Hi and welcome. In this video, we are going to learn about single user mode in SQL Server, and the contents in this video are: we'll see what is meant by single user mode and why we start SQL Server in single user mode, and we have two ways to start SQL in single user mode, and if you are in single user mode, how to get out of this single user mode. We'll first see what is meant by a single user mode. As the name implies, a SQL Server can be used by only one user at a time, and the user is a member of sysadmin fixed server role. It is only one system administrator at a time can connect to the SQL Server. After we log into the SQL Server in single user mode, we can give our login a sysadmin server role. So if one user who is having a sysadmin server role has connected to the server, and the other person is trying to connect to the SQL Server who is having the similar rights like system administrator, then the user may face an error called error connecting to the SQL Server instance name, failed to connect the server. Reason: SQL Server is in single user mode. Only one administrator can connect at this time. This is the message you get when the SQL Server is operated in single user mode. Till now it is fine, but why we operate SQL Server in single user mode? What are the reasons behind it? Here are the reasons. When we want to restore a master database or any other system database, we need to start SQL Server in single user mode only. Or for some reasons the master database has been corrupted, then you need to start the SQL Server in single user mode and then restore the database. And in order to change any server configuration option, you need to start the SQL Server in single user mode. And also to provide system administrator access server role to a group or to a user, you need to start the SQL Server in single user mode. And we have two ways to start the SQL Server in single user mode. One is using GUI, and we go for SQL Server Configuration Manager. I'll show you with a demo. And also we can connect using command prompt. First let us see how do we put SQL Server in single user mode using GUI. First open SQL Server Configuration Manager in your system. So open my Configuration Manager. So this is my SQL Server Configuration Manager. So the instance is instance A103. But before that, let me show you the Management Studio. So I have connected as one user. This is using Windows authentication. Let me connect to other instance using the same instance using SQL Server authentication, and the username is SQL1. The same user is having the sysadmin access. So now I am able to connect to this server using two logins, because at present I was operating SQL Server in multi-user mode. So now I'm going to change the state to single user mode. For that, go to the instance name. So in Configuration Manager, select the instance and right click, go to Properties, and then Startup Parameters, and then just add here -m and click add. You can see it is -m and click add. Okay, and it is added. You can see, just after adding, just apply, and you need to restart the server. Click OK and then restart it. Right click, restart. So the server is restarting. So once it is restarted, it starts using single user mode. SQL Server is going to start in single user mode. So this is how we do in SQL Server Configuration Manager, the GUI method. So let us go to SQL Server Management Studio and check the single user connection. Click here. This is the instance name, Windows authentication, and click connect. So I have connected. let me try to use another login which is having the sysadmin access, and that is a SQL Server authentication. When I click connect, it gave me an error. It says server is in single user mode. Only one administrator can connect at this time. Fine. So since I have already connected using this user, I cannot log in with another user. So to connect with another user, I need to log off from this, and the other user can connect to the SQL Server. So to bring back the SQL Server to multi-user mode, just remove the single user mode. Similarly, go to the instance in the SQL Server Configuration Manager, right click, Properties, Startup Parameters, and then just remove this. Select this -m and remove and apply, and then restart the SQL Server. So our service has been restarted. Now just go to SSMS and check. Connect. I am able to connect using one login. Let me check for other login. Yeah, I am able to log in using two logins. Now the SQL Server is not operating in single user mode. This is how we do in SQL Server Configuration Manager using GUI. Let us see how do we do using other method, that is using command prompt. Let me close these connections first. Open your CMD command prompt. Here net stop. First you need to stop the services, and you need to give the SQL service name. Net stop your service name. How do you find your service name here? And type MSSQL $ and the instance name. So here my instance name is instance A103. Or if you are in doubt whether the instance name is correct or not and how to give the instance name exactly, you can just go to services.msc, services.msc, and you find your SQL Server service. My SQL Server service is running here. You can check. This is my service. Here right click and properties, and here you can find the service name MSSQL $ instance A103, or you can also give this, but recommended is you need to give this. Copy this MSSQL $ instance A103, copy, come here and paste. It's not pasting. Let me type manually MSSQL $ instance A103, MSSQL $ instance A103, and enter. The service is stopping. You can see the service has been stopped successfully. You can check the same in Configuration Manager. You can just refresh. You can see the state is in stop. And now you need to start the SQL Server using single user mode. For that, type net start, give the SQL Server name MSSQL $ instance name. My instance name is A103, instance A103, and then give the / and then M and enter. The SQL Server is starting. The service has been started successfully, and you can check here. It is running now. It is running in single user mode. You can verify it using your SQL Server configuration, SQL Server Management Studio. Connect to the instance. Connect. I'm connected. Let me try using other user credentials and it throw me an error. SQL Server is in single user mode. Okay, this is how we manage the SQL Server in single user mode. If you want to bring the SQL Server in multi-user mode, you just go to this command prompt again, stop the service and then start the service without /m. Net stop MS SQL and instance name and enter. Okay, the service will get stopped. It is stopped. Now start the service. Net start MS SQL $instance name. This time do not put #/m. Just type this and click enter. Okay, the service is started. Now I can connect using other account also. Let me check that. Yes, I am able to connect using other user credentials. Now SQL Server is operating in multi-user mode. I hope you have understood. Let us see a few points. So here you need to start the SQL Server Management Studio and you need to run as administrator. Okay. And there are also other ways to start the SQL Server using these options -m -SQL CMD, and you can see the description and when to use these options. Okay, just have a look. But mostly we use the first one -m, and we can also use -f, that is using minimal configuration mode. If TempDB or ModelDB is not working, you can just start your SQL Server using master database using this minimal configuration mode or using single user mode. Okay, so here are the few points you need to remember while you start the SQL Server in single user mode. The SQL Server agent service should be stopped, otherwise it will use a connection and thereby blocks your SMS connection. And the second point talks about only the allowed application connection can connect to the SQL Server, and that you can check here. The third one -m, and in double quotes you need to give the application name. And the third point, it will be seen in rare cases, but it's also important for earlier versions of SQL Server. There is no startup parameters tab. In that case, just go to advanced tab in the configuration manager itself, double click on the startup parameters, and then a small window gets opened, and there you need to give semicolon dash and m and then click OK. Then your SQL Server will be started in single user mode. Okay, I hope you have understood the concept. I hope you have enjoyed the video. In case of any queries regarding this video, please do comment below and I am happy to answer your queries. If you like the video, please do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching.